Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. My name is Jerry and I'm hailing you from the Antares shipyard. And tonight, Tony and I are going to be starting the Delta Quadrant campaign that came in Lost in the Delta Quadrant and Adversaries of the Delta Quadrant. We kind of took the two books and combined them together to make one giant storyline, and we're going to be trying to follow as closely as possible to the storyline of Voyager itself. Tony will be taking the role of the Delta Master, or the DM. He's set up all the scenarios and kind of got all the missions planned out. I am taking the role of the USS Voyager, traveling through the Delta Quadrant, and I have elected to not know the missions ahead of time, so I'm kind of going into this blind. So I'll quickly go over to our Delta Quadrant spreadsheet that we got going on here to kind of show you the build. So this is going to be episode one, and I've been told that this is going to be based on Caretaker, part one and part two. So I believe episode two will be Caretaker part two. So I do have the USS Voyager here. This is from Lost in the Delta Quadrant. This is the Voyager that will allow me to repair one hull, one shield as a free action if there aren't any other ships around. You can see it's got the hull remaining. It's got all the stats here. It is not disabled. Um, and you see, I didn't bring an admiral on my roster here. I do have Ambassador Neelix, but I do not have access to him yet. So he is inactive. Ablative hull generator is also inactive. And then we've got Catherine Janeway, who is going to be my captain. Again, this is the Catherine Janeway from Lost in the Delta Quadrant. And then going down here, I don't have any of those. I have bioneural circuitry on my roster, along with astrometrics lab on my roster. Not using them in this mission though. I do have the elite talent. These are the Voyages equipped. I also brought Tactical Superiority Commander and Captain Chakotay. Again, Chakotay is not available to me yet. Tony did warn me that Maquis crew members are not available to me yet, so there's some kind of surprise going in the future there. I did have multi-adaptive shields, which I am bringing in this mission. I have variable geometry pylons, which I'm not bringing. And then you got photon torpedoes, which are equipped. And then Tuvok is inactive. Harry Kim is inactive because he is not on board Voyager right now. So I do have Tom Paris active. I brought William Telfer, Tal Sellis, Thompson, the Doctor, who again, none of them are active. I'm not bringing them in this mission. Belana Torres is also here. She's inactive because she's a Maquis crew. And then we've got Kess, who's inactive because I do not have access to her yet. So I've got Coffee Black that I am bringing. Aaron Cavett is on board. I did not bring Ani Jatal. 7 of 9 I don't have access to yet. USS Voyager CMO I did not bring either. Mortimer Heron I did not. Timothy Lang I did not. So that's kind of my build for this mission. So I'm going to go ahead and throw it over to the table, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Hello everyone and welcome back to the table. Tonight we are going to be running the Delta Quadrant campaign, episode 1. I have got Tony, who is going to be taking the role of the Delta Master. How is everything going on your end, sir?
Man, I'm really excited to try this thing out. I read the rules so many times.
I am very excited to see how this whole thing will play out from start to finish. To be fair,
Yeah.
I'm very excited for a campaign style type game. Um, Voyager is one of those shows that Voyager is actually probably the show that I got to start from start to finish when it came out, when it aired. If that's telling my age at all. Um, so it's got a soft spot in my heart for sure.
I'm right there with you. Voyager is one of my favorites of the Renaissance of Star Trek, I guess. I really and I grew up with all of them: Deep Space Nine, the Next Generation, and Voyager, and um, that was I really enjoyed that. I went over to my friend's house and even watched it there. And Friday night was the night, and we always made sure to never miss an episode.
Yeah. See, TNG was already running when I was born, so I got to watch a lot of that as a kid. And then when DS9 started, I didn't find much interest in it because it was in a space station until the later seasons. But Voyager was always one that captivated me because it was a starship. So, all right. So you are the Delta Master. Do you want to explain to the audience what the mission is for tonight?
Happy to. I'm trying to stay kind of thematic to the show. So this first episode is going to be just like Caretaker. The planet token in the center represents Okampa. Voyager just got zapped into the Delta Quadrant, and they're going to go investigate this planet. They're going to try to make friends with the people that are there. So in order for Jerry to win, he's going to have to um, make first contact. So he'll have to successfully complete a diplomacy action at the planet. In order to do the diplomacy action, I think he has to be within range one of the
Range
planet,
range 1 to 2.
1 to 2. Okay, and then once he's there and he can make this thing happen, um, then he can just fly off the map. I had some special rules that aren't included in the rule book for this particular mission. Jerry doesn't have any of the Maquis crew yet because they're not part of it, and he doesn't have Kess or Neelix yet because they're on the planet fighting Jabin. So um, when he does the diplomacy action, we're going to assume that he wins the little battle down there and gets back on the ship and tries to get out of the way.
Yep.
And then we'll see what happens in episode 2.
All right. Perfect. So I am ready to begin when you are.
Okay. Let me just set my dial and I'll be ready to go.
All right.
Ready. I'm first because my captain skill's lower than yours.
Yes.
And there he is.
All right. Got the new movement, motion, and everything.
Yeah. I think what I'd like to do with him, I don't have range for tractor beam, so I might just scan and let it go. That's the plan. We're scanning.
Okay. All
I guess
right.
here.
Perfect. So my maneuver is going to be a forward 5. So we are going to be there. With that, each time the ship performs a maneuver of the speed of 3 or greater, I get to place a mission token on this card. So these are the voyages. Oh, let's see. Yeah, probably should put my shields on.
You are in range to take the diplomacy action.
Yep.
Jerry,
I'm doing it. I'm just double checking to make sure I don't have anything crazy going on. So, yep, the diplomacy action is what I'll be doing. Um, so I got to roll 9 dice, right?
Yep, and me as well.
Okay, and then each. I'm looking over the action real quick to make sure. Each player that has an admiral makes convert each player that has an ambassador. If you have more total hits and crits, then the action succeeds. Okay, cool.
So it's 9 dice against 9 dice. Whoever gets the greater number wins.
Yep.
I'm rolling mine. And I have 4 hits and 2 crits.
I got 2 hits and a crit.
Okay, so you failed the diplomacy action.
I did.
Better luck next time. Maybe you need to impress me with water or something.
Yeah, right? All right.
All right.
So this will flip.
And so that makes it where you're on night shift now.
Yes.
Okay. And Jerry and I had a conversation just before we started that basically explained how shift change works. So after Jerry completes his second night shift, he's able to um, start changing people around from his roster onto his build.
Yep.
So he can kind of mix and match some things. If we make it that far, his ship's really fast. Ready for planning for round 2?
Yes.
Okay.
Hmm. Let's see, what do I want to do? Okay, I am set. I don't think it'll work, but I am set.
Doing a 3 bank to come around the planet right at you there. And now that I'm close to you, let me see how close. Range 2. I'm gonna try. I guess a battle stations makes sense, so I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
You're up.
So I did a bank 1 to the right, which
Ooh,
was going to bump, which that is okay. I'm going to undo this. That looks like it's in there. I can't really see.
um, a little bit to the right there.
Perfect. Okay. I'll unlock my ship.
And forward just a hair. A little bit more. There you go. That's good right there. And I got this.
Perfect. Lock
Okay.
this back down.
So no action this turn.
No action this turn.
Okay. I think the Relora's gonna try to shoot at you. Um, let's see. Charges. Why at range 1 of you now?
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot photonic charges because I don't know how many times I'm gonna get this one. So, disabled token here. That just gives me an extra attack die.
All right.
So 5 dice instead of 4. Although at range 1, there's no reason to even use this at range 1. So I'm just gonna throw 5 dice at you because it's range 1.
Okay. And I've got 3 defense.
Now, if I get through with 2 damage, then I can activate Kazon Raiding Party.
Okay.
So we'll see if that happens, but that lets me steal a tech. All right, 2 damage. Oh, I have a battle stations, so I will spend that.
Okay.
3 damage. You dodged 2, so Kazon Raiding Party's not going to activate.
Okay, so I take 1 of the shields. Okay, and that's it.
All right. Well, do you have 360 Voyager?
No.
Or a lone Voyager who gets benefits?
I have a lone Voyager who gets benefits.
Okay. Okay. then that's that turn.
That's that. Going into round 3. Okay, I have muted myself for Tony. He can't hear me. So I know it seems kind of weird that I bumped the planet, um, but I'm going to try and get onto the other side of the planet so that he has to kind of try and come around.
You
All right,
ready?
I am all set.
Okay, I'm gonna back up, and that's red. So auxiliary power for me. Your turn.
All right, so let me double check, make sure I don't have anything. I don't. So we're going to go ahead and do a forward 4, which should be enough to clear the planet.
Certainly.
Hmm. Okay, so the Voyager, since increase the ship's agility by 1 this game round, repair 1 hull or shield on this ship. If there are no friendly ships within range 1 to 2, this is a free action instead. So I will go ahead and repair 1 shield, and I'll get a +1 boost to my defense. I gotta put a mission token on these are the Voyages. And I think the action is gonna be to do the diplomacy.
And Voyager gets to do that as a free action if you don't have friendly ships.
Yep.
Okay. Cool. All right, so you're rolling 9.
Yes.
I'll roll mine over here near the planet.
Okay, sounds good.
All right. You need to beat 4.
Oof.
You
I got 3. Okay.
Okay. Better luck next time.
Yep. So I believe you have a shot. I do not.
Okay. You're not in range to use particle beam, so I'm just going to shoot at you with my regular dice, which is 4.
Okay.
The attack roll. That's 2 and a crit.
Okay. Voyager gets 4 dice.
That's pretty nice.
Yeah, I didn't realize I got a +1 for free action. So 2 evades there.
So 2 damage to the shields.
Yep. 2 damage to the shields.
This mission could be harder than I thought it was going to be. All right. Oop, nope.
There we go. Got that updated. Alright. What do I want to do? Exactly what we should do. Okay, I think we're set.
Okay. I'm going to reveal a 1 bank, which is green, and clear my auxiliary power. And then I will take battle stations as an action.
Okay. Voyager will go ahead and do a hard 3. Keeps
Still
us
in.
still in
Yep.
range.
Still in 2. Yep. Well within 2.
Yep, so Voyager is going to do its free action. So I'm going to repair 1 shield to bring my total back up to 5. Man, there's really nothing. Okay.
Well, this time you can just jet right off the map in the next round.
Yeah, if I get it. Oops.
Do I still have a shot on you this round?
I think, I believe. Oh,
Oh, I flip your back end.
yep.
Okay.
All right, here's my dice. So we're doing the diplomacy action.
Okay. I'll roll mine. It should be easy with two.
Oh, yeah. Famous last words.
I know. Looks like
4.
you beat it.
Okay.
So you have successfully completed the objective. The diplomacy action is a success. So the mission objective said that if you win the diplomacy action, then all you have to do is defeat me, or yeah, you can either avoid me or defeat me and escape from the northern board edge. So as long as you get off the map, you win.
Yes, yes, yes. Okay. All right, so I think we're going into end phase, right?
Yeah. So I'm gonna clear my battle stations here.
Okay.
I don't need this many dice anymore. All right.
So I am set. Take your time.
Oh, I
Okay,
don't need to.
so I've got the
I'm gonna
diplomacy
do that.
action done. So now I need to just
Backing
escape.
up
Oh, he's already moving. Okay.
and no action. It's an auxiliary power. You're up.
All right. So Voyager's going to go ahead and do a forward 6.
You cleared the map.
Oh, good.
Mission success.
Good. I had a little trick up my sleeve if I didn't clear. I was
Yeah,
gonna.
you were gonna use. These are the voyages.
No, I was gonna take an evade action and then at the start of the combat phase spend it to do a one bank off the board.
That would work. Tom Paris is useful.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations, Jerry. You survived mission one.
Thank you, sir. That was very fun. And now we're gonna be curious to see what the rewards are.
Right. So, let me get back to that page. Um, okay. So, when you have completely done the objective, you're supposed to get an advanced reward, right?
Yes.
Okay. Um, are the rewards the same in both books?
I believe they are.
Rewards, advanced rewards, quantum slipstream. None of these rewards are, what do you call it? um, in the book that match the TV show. So I might be shooting from the hip here, but you get Kess and Neelix as a reward, and let's say you can repair a shield.
Okay. That works for me.
Okay.
All right. Cool. So
So
that'll.
that's it. That's it for now, and then we'll, I guess, do episode 2 another time.
Yes. So, all
Okay.
right. Thank you, everyone, and we'll see you around the shipyard.